Moving on to other stories, residents of Ayudiase in the Ashanti regional capital Kumasi are yet to get over the shock of a bizarre incident of extreme road rage where shots were fired in broad daylight. The first shot was fired by 31-year-old Samson Zabanga, who drives a Kia Optima Saloon car, at 52-year-old Kwame Amwa for cautioning him against careless driving at Ayudiase near KNUST. Zabanga, who was infuriated by Amwa's caution, resorted to the use of the weapon after the two exchanged slaps. Zabanga then shot himself after he was surrounded by the police, who had rushed to the scene to stop a mob from pouncing on him. Some eyewitnesses have been recounting the harrowing incident to Joy News.
This is the main Ayudiase to KNUST campus church here in Kumasi. And where I stand presently is few meters away from one of the KNUST exits. They call it the Agrek Gate. And at this point this morning, a driver of a Kia Saloon vehicle shot one man for telling him to drive cautiously on the road.
I was just standing with Mr. Amwa. I was discussing some issue with him. So when I saw a guy driving very careless on the road, so we just approached to the guy and says, Amwa says, please drive very carefully, because this place is just a busy road. You can cause an easy accident. So the guy get up from his car and just slap Amwa. So you know Amwa is also a man, so he just replied the slap. So I just saw the guy just taking a gun from his car, just shot Amwa three times, just seriously. So I called someone for some help. So we just take him to a car and just take him to a hospital.
So what did Amwa say to him that made him shoot him?
No, you know, it was just an agreement between him and Amwa that he should drive well, because the way the guy was driving, it wasn't good at all. The way the guy was driving, it wasn't good at all. So I think there's something happened, but that time I was just standing at Amwa's back. So I just saw the guy slapping Amwa. So Amwa just replied the slap to the guy.
And he went back into the car and picked a gun?
Yeah, he was standing with his car in front of the gate. So he just took up the gun and just shot him.
How many times?
3 times.
Wow. And what happened after?
So I just stopped a car just there. So I just tell them to cross the road, the driver to cross the road, else the guy will just run away. So I take a car and put Amwa inside to take him to the hospital.
We are learning the guy also shot himself. What happened?
Yeah, the police just came around, so they surrounded him and showed a gun to him and says he should come out from the car. So I think the guy saw, I think he was afraid, so he just took out his gun and shot himself.
The police one by yes, and no person had a bay or Johnny, Harry Scaran pursue Johnny. And your father man, no, I block it, try for an abroke. Satan no body Timutu and I know Satan no Yamon Timutu. And there's our person, Jano, a quiet campus, no, Yabrake, dear feeling sight, and Menabu Dizo by Edda by Yabrake. And one almost satis on me at the Beaumont to Moba. In the affairs are not the Canababe or the Canababe Shannon. I want me at the bay, uncle. And yeah, police one by, you know, and I just say, you are so on the bay. I wouldn't Timutua or Dahonum. There is me who you.
The Ashanti Region Police Command is awaiting the recovery of 2 persons injured, the 2 persons injured in the incident, to continue with its investigations. Godwin Ahianyo is the police public relations officer.
Realizing that his life was in danger, he attempted suicide by firing the pistol. As we speak, he has also sustained injuries in the head and is at the Kumasi Teaching Hospital in a very critical condition. He is, however, receiving treatment. The other person who was also shot in the lower abdomen is also receiving treatment at the Kumasi Teaching Hospital, also in a very critical condition. At the moment, we have our men at the hospital, and when they recover, definitely we'll continue with investigation. But for now, both of them are at the hospital. The police investigators are there with armed police guard, making sure that they give protection to both the victim and the suspects. So if you ask, I'll say yes, this is what happened this morning, and the police is investigating it.